Thank you, Ghana, for that introduction. Thank you all for having me. It is good to be back in Detroit. I'm glad I was able to bring a friend, a proud daughter of the Teamsters, your Secretary of Labor, Hilda Solis, in the house. We're thrilled to be joined by so many other friends. I want to acknowledge, first of all, two of the finest senators in the country, Carl Levin and Debbie Stabenow, in the House. Outstanding members of the congressional delegation, John Dingham, John Conyers, Sandy Levin, Gary Peters, Ann Hanson Clark. The president of the Metropolitan Detroit Central Labor Council, our host, Sandra Williams. AFL-CIO President Rich Trumka. President of the Michigan AFL-CIO, Mark Gaffney. And some proud sons and daughters of Michigan representing working people here and across the country. SEIU President Mary Kay Henry, Teamster President Jimmy Hoffa, UAW President Bob King, Utility Workers President Mike Langford. We are proud of them, and we're proud of your congressional delegation who are working every single day with your state and local elected officials to create jobs and economic growth and prosperity here in Michigan and all across the country. I am honored, we are honored to spend this day with you and your families, the working men and women of America. This day belongs to you. You deserve a little R&R, a little barbecue, low grilling, because you've been working hard. You've been working hard to make ends meet. You've been working hard to build a better life for your kids. You've been working hard to build a better Detroit. But that's not all I'm going to talk to you about. I also want to talk about the work you've been doing for decades. Work to make sure that folks get an honest day's pay for an honest day's work. Work to make sure that families get a fair shake. The work you've done that helped build the greatest middle class that the world has ever known. I'm talking about the work that got us a 40-hour work week and weekends and paid leave and pensions and the minimum wage and health insurance and Social Security and Medicare, the cornerstones of middle-class security. That's because of your work. If you want to know who helped lay these cornerstones of an American middle class, you just have to look for the union labor. That's the bedrock this country is built on. Hard work, responsibility, sacrifice, looking out for one another, giving everybody a shot, everybody a chance to share in America's prosperity. From the factory floor to the boardroom. That's what unions are all about. And that's something that's worth keeping in mind today. We've come through a difficult decade in which those values were all too often given short shrift. We've gone through a decade where wealth was valued over work and greed was valued over responsibility. And the decks were too often stacked against ordinary folks in favor of the special interests. And everywhere I went while I was running for this office, I met folks who felt their economic security slipping away. Men and women who were fighting harder and harder just to stay afloat. And that was even before the economic crisis hit. And that just made things even harder. So these are tough times for working Americans. They're even tougher for Americans who are looking for work. And a lot of them have been looking for work for a long time. A lot of folks have been looking for work for a long time here in Detroit and all across Michigan and all across the Midwest and all across the country. So we got a lot more work to do to recover fully from this recession. But I'm not satisfied just to get back to where we were before the recession. We've got to fully restore the middle class in America.
Woo!
And America cannot have a strong, growing economy without a strong, growing middle class and without a strong labor movement.
That's correct.
That's the central challenge that we face in our country today. That's at the core of why I ran for president. That's what I've been fighting for since I've been president. Everything we've done, it's been thinking about you. We said working folks deserved a break, so within 1 month of me taking office, we signed into law the biggest middle-class tax cut in history, putting more money into your pockets. We said working folks shouldn't be taken advantage of, so we passed tough financial reforms that ended the days of taxpayer bailouts and stopped credit card companies from gouging you with hidden fees and unfair rate hikes, and set up a new consumer protection agency with one responsibility: sticking up for you. We said that if you're going to work hard all day to provide a better life for your kids, then we're going to make sure that those kids get the best education possible. So we helped keep teachers on the job. We're reforming our public schools, and we're investing in community colleges and job training programs. And we ended wasteful giveaways that went to the big banks and used the savings to make college more affordable for millions of your kids. We said that every family in America should have affordable, accessible health care. We said you shouldn't be discriminated against because you've got a pre-existing condition. We said young adults without insurance should be able to stay on their parents' plan. We got that done for you. And here's what else we said, Detroit. We said that American auto workers could once again build the best cars in the world.
Woo!
So we stood by the auto industry, and we made some tough choices that were necessary to make it succeed. And now the big three are turning a profit and hiring new workers and building the best cars in the world right here in Detroit, right here in the Midwest, right here in the United States of America. I know it. I've seen it. I've been to GM's Hamtramck plant. I've been to Chrysler's Jefferson North plant. I've seen Detroit prove the cynics and the naysayers wrong. We didn't just stop there. We said American workers could manufacture the best products in the world. So we invested in high-tech manufacturing, and we invested in clean energy. And right now there's an advanced battery industry taking root here in Michigan that barely existed before. Half of the workers at one plant in Detroit were unemployed before a new battery company came to town. And we're growing our exports so that more of the world buys products that are stamped with 3 simple words: made in America.